You have big dreams, lofty ambitions, and a vision for the life you've always imagined. Yet, there's a hitch: laziness. You know what needs to be done, but instead, you delay, which leaves you with a nagging guilt. Deep down, you're aware of your potential, but over days, weeks, or even months, this guilt morphs into resignation. As the new year rolls in, you find yourself recycling the same goals from the previous year. Fueled by a surge of motivation and a dose of wishful thinking, you start strong, but before long, procrastination sneaks in like an unwelcome guest. It becomes a habitual cycle, and soon, you label yourself as lazy. So, how can you break this cycle and overcome procrastination? There's no shortage of advice online, but most of it only treats the symptoms, things like eliminating distractions or uninstalling social media apps. While these might offer short-term relief, they don't tackle the root cause. The true culprit can be summed up in one word: inertia. In physics, inertia refers to the tendency of objects at rest to stay at rest and objects in motion to remain in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This principle, Newton's first law, applies to tasks as well. Starting a task, no matter how small, requires an initial burst of energy to overcome the inertia of inactivity. The problem is that we often exaggerate this initial effort in our minds, making the task feel overwhelming. Instead of starting, we opt for easy distractions that offer instant gratification. To break the cycle of procrastination, we must first break inertia. Here are 2 effective strategies. Take the smallest step. Getting started is always the hardest part, so make it as effortless as possible. Lower the stakes and aim for the smallest possible step forward. For example, telling yourself, "I need to write a 5,000-word essay," makes the task seem daunting and fuels inertia. Instead, say, "I'll write just 50 words." With a smaller, manageable goal, the mental resistance diminishes. You don't need extraordinary willpower or discipline to get started. The 2-minute rule: commit to working on a task for just 2 minutes. For instance, if cleaning your room feels like a chore, tell yourself you'll clean for the duration of a single song. Once you start, chances are you'll keep going beyond those 2 minutes. This works because once you're in motion, momentum takes over, making it easier to continue. Breaking inertia is like pushing a ball uphill at first, but once you cross the tipping point, it becomes a downhill ride. That's why starting small is so crucial. By applying these methods, reducing stakes, and committing to just 2 minutes, you can overcome procrastination in any area of your life, whether it's exercising, building a side hustle, nurturing relationships, or achieving any other goal. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." If you found this helpful and want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. It helps me reach more people and make a positive impact.